the Pacer legacy continues here in another matchup on this beautiful afternoon in Aiken, South Carolina. Welcome back, Pacer Nation, to the USC Aiken Convocation Center. Once again, it is basketball time as the USC Aiken men's basketball team. We're going toe-to-toe with the men's Young Harris Mountain Lions. Pacers have built up a wave of momentum since the last time we were here in the Convocation Center, winning all three contests on the road since the last time we met here versus Augusta University. The Pacers are now 16-9 on the year and 12-3 in league play in the PBC. After a two-day rest from ball action, the Pacers are healed up and motivated coming into another competitive matchup this afternoon, looking for another win in the column. And Pacer Nation, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce the Disney fanatic, my colleague, Allie Bell.
Hi,
welcome back.
Ian. Thank you. Hey, Pacer Nation.
And before we go to tip-off is brought to you by the South Carolina Education Lottery. When you are taking a chance, you are given a chance. Mountain Lions starting things off here in this drive. Number 1, Brian Harper, dribbling left. And number 12, Christian Collins. And number 10, Nate Lewis here on the outside wing still. Number 5, Jonathan King. Got to number 3, Ryle Owens. We're going to go up, and the Mountain Lions are already going to secure their three-point bucket already here in the first half. The Pacers are going to be able to come out here in this drive. We'll see how they're able to perform. The Montez Oliver face on Brock. Oliver going up high for 3. Can he get it? And we're already trading threes here thus far. Both sides are already feeling comfortable here this afternoon. Robert Hill getting the block there in the pass, right there in the paint. As Young Harris, number 3. Ryle Owens with a handoff to number 1, Brian Harper. King to Collins. King and Collins once again. King with possession at the key. Young Harris, less than 10 seconds left. They're going to have to go up or risk the shot clock violation. 3, 2, 1, going up. Rolls around the iron, but falls back down. Robert Hill with the rebound. Just rolling, dribbling up the center. Looking to drive the lane. It works for him, going up for 2. 5-3, and it looks like we're going to go ahead and take a 30-second timeout already. Pacer Nation, don't go anywhere. We'll be back here very shortly. Welcome back, Pacer Nation. To give you fun, ladies and gentlemen at home, just a statistical lineup of the matchup this afternoon. Young Harris is coming into tonight's game, shooting from the floor at 45% flat, three-point baskets at 37.4%, and free throw percentage at 70.2. Pacers are not trailing that far behind. Pacers are shooting from the floor at 45.7. Can the Pacers find a comfortable wave of momentum here early on in the first half? We'll see, as Young Harris has possession and on the moving screen. Call coming back down on the Mountain Lions. It's going to be Pacer basketball once more. Gus Rowland taking some words from head coach Mark Vanderslice. Dribbling right. Yeah, face on Brock. Pacers using the weave again. Xavier Barmore to Rowland. Here on the outside wing still are the Pacers. Rowland looking to cut inside, drops the lane. Kick back to DeMontis Oliver for another 3. That's going to be his second consecutive. Oliver already with his second consecutive three-point basket here this afternoon. You can rest assured the Mountain Lions are going to be looking to return the receipt as they have possession. Once again, number 5. King looking to go for 2, the 2-point layup. This one coming back down on Oliver. The Mountain Lions amping up the voltage here thus far already. As King was looking to drive the lane on that last one on the moving screen. Unfortunately, the Pacers getting a little bit too much contact there in that last drive. King taking another trip here to the cherry stripe, missing his first attempt, but with one more remaining. King goes up, gets it in for 1. 8-4 your current score. Mountain Lions only trailing here by 4. Rolling here, dribbling right. Xavier Barber looking to cut inside. Kick back to Rubber Hill, going up for two. And Robert Hill's going to take another round trip to the Cherry Stripe. For another three-point play. Hill takes his form, goes up, gets it in for one. 11-4. For the score. Mount Lions only trailing here by 7. Harper looking to cut inside once more. Back to number 22. Number 22, Jickery Archie. Archery. A three-point basket himself. Xavier Barmer once again looking to cut inside, looking to fight inside into the paint. But Faison Brock. Faison Brock getting his first three-point basket thus far already here in the first half. Once again, Brian calling for some offensive support, looking to cut inside, drive the lane once more. And checking here at the line, it's going to be number 44, Brandon Bellotti. As number 3, Ryo Owens comes off. Once again, the Pacers are going to have another opportunity to drive here. So currently have the 7-point lead, 14-7. Rolling, dribbling left. Coming up against some very tough man-to-man non-line defense. Barmore with possession. Since this one in, Oliver coming back into the court. Oliver says going to go for 3. Can he get it? Gets it in. Excuse me, that's going to be actually 2. 16-7. And as Young Harris look to return the receipt, it's going to remain Mountain Lions basketball once more. King looking to drive the lane. Goes up off the back glass, falls in for 2. 16-9, once again Roland. Dribbling right. Hand off to DeMontes Oliver. The officials calling traveling.
Coming on the court for Mountain Lions, number 33, Seth McCoy.
And another round of substitutions. Number 5, Jonathan King is coming off as number 33, Seth McCoy, standing at 6'3", all the way from Canal, Winchester, Ohio. Coming to the court for the first time this afternoon. Harper with possession, looking to cut inside, going for the midway fall away, goes up for, and gets it in, 16-11. Oliver with a handoff to Faison Brock, looking to go for 3. From Robert Hill to Faison Brock again, sends this one right into the post. Oliver to Brock. Brock to Barmore. The Pacers are using great dynamic passing ability. Paulus comes back down on the Pacers.
We have a full media timeout on the floor.
Pacer Nation, we're going to take a full media timeout here on the floor. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. As we briefly saw before taking our first full media timeout, Brandon Bellotti taking a tough fall there on the hardwood. We're happy to see that he was able to get back up. He's doing okay. It's going to be Mountain Lions basketball. It's called traveling. Recently came back down on the Pacers before going to a media timeout. Things starting off strong here in the first half. Both sides just notching three-point baskets absolutely effortlessly. We wouldn't expect anything less. Brian Harper almost losing possession, but he's looking to cut inside, drives to the lane on the moving screen. Kick back to number 12, Christian Collins. But for the rebound, defensive rebound to Montez Oliver. Gus Rowland, Barmore again. Over long to Oliver. And an uncontested three-point basket. Can phase on Brock get it. He gets it in.
That's already a second three.
Already. Expect every single individual here coming onto the court to secure a three-point basket here for the Pacers. So Mountain Lions trying to break through the Pacer defense. And Allie, this definitely looks like a different men's basketball team here from what we've seen here in the past. The Pacers visibly upset after the last time we were here in the Convocation Center with the upset loss to the Augusta Jaguars, their arch rival.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, losing a rivalry match like that, that's definitely the best way to motivate you right there, you know, especially this close to the season. Like, kind of a wake-up call, you know, like we've had a great season so far. I'm not taking that away from them, but you know, that's just kind of the continued motivation that I think we needed at that time to make sure we come out strong like this to anybody else in the PBC.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Pacers taking some lessons learned from Augusta and able to use that when they were on the road, getting 3 consecutive wins against Francis Marion, Georgia Southwestern, and Flagler. Can they do the same thing this afternoon? 19-12. Allie, we said the same thing about the women's game earlier. Just a very close matchup.
Right.
And just statistically the same thing. The Pacers men basketball team shooting at 45.7 from the floor to Young Harris's 45 flat. And already the men have been showing that they're not afraid to take those risks, seizing those offensive opportunities.
Oh yeah, both teams.
Absolutely. So we see some new faces come on here in this drive. Shaquan Jules, Donovan Hairston, and Dill Ding. Very fundamental here for the Pacers. The call recently coming back down on the Pacers. It's going to be White. It's going to be, excuse me, not White Harris, but Young Harris basketball. Brian Harper dribbling up the center with shifting right. Looking to cut inside, drive the lane again. Back to number 12, Christian Collins going up for 2. 19-15. Brock with possession. Lost there, but picked on up by number 22. Pick up Archie.
Christian Collins for the basket. And a 30-second timeout on the floor.
And Pacer Nation, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back here very shortly. And we'll get back, Pacer Nation. Gus Rowland coming back into the court. As Rowland tries to send this one, Young Harris is going to recover. And as Christian Collins, he drove and smashed it right into the bucket for 2. Things tied up here, 19-19. Rowland and Barmore like a rocket ship sends this one on over. Dill Ding going up for 3. Rolls around the iron, but for the assist, Brock trying to go up. Then coming back down, Young Harris looking for another attempt to drive, number 33. Seth McCoy. And number 3, Ryle Owens coming back into the court for the defensive rebound. Xavier Barmore dribbling up the center but shifting right, trying to break through the Young Harris defense. Barmore rolling again. Back and forth, Rowland looking to drive the lane. Passing it back to Dill Ding. Right here at the wings, Brock, Barmore. And that dynamic passing ability, Brock looking to go up for 3, coming back down off the iron. Once again, Brian Harper. Get back to number 33, Seth McCoy for the rebound. Jules recovers. Both sides unsuccessful on both consecutive drives. Pacers looking to reclaim the lead here as Barmore with possession. Dilding going up high for three. Can he get it? And off the iron, coming back down for the rebound once more. Brian Harper again dribbling up the center, driving up the center. Number 22, Archie going up high. Coming back down for the rebound. Roland again with another attempt. Again, back and forth here. Both sides just battling just to get at least 1 point here. 2 on the board. And just like that, the Pacers are going to get the first foul. As both sides make a few audible adjustments here. Kyle Tackaberry coming onto the court here this afternoon, sending at 6'2" all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. As well as number 32, Donovan Hairston. Number 2 here for the Mountain Lions, Brian Free. It's an interesting last name. Harper here at the key with a handoff to number 5, Jonathan King. To number 10, Nate Lewis. We're here to King once more. Harper looking to go up for 3, rolls around the iron, comes back down. Battle for the rebound, Shaquan Jules. It's a firm hand on it. Hairston starting his own drive. Hairston to Brock. Hairston on the moving screen, looking to go up. Call coming back down on the Pacers. It's number 10, Darius Bell. Excuse me, number 10, Nate Lewis. Taking the fall.
We have a full media timeout on the floor.
And Pacer Nation, we're going to take another full media timeout here. Tonight's game is brought to you by Aiken Flooring. If you ever find yourself in the Aiken community with any needs for flooring, interior decorating, make sure you swing on by Aiken Flooring. You can stand on us. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation, from a brief media timeout. Things still tied up here, 19-19. We saw on consecutive drives, both teams able to shut down both teams' offense. Now they're able to reclaim the lead. Number 5, Jonathan King, since this one into number 10. Nate Lewis. Nate Lewis, number 1, Brian Harper. King again looking to drive the lane, since it's one long to Free. Again, Lewis looking to go up for 3, rolls around the iron, comes back down for the rebound. Dill Ding dribbling left, over long to Hairston. Hairston taking some words. His teammates. Kyle Tackaberry to Hairston once more. Pacers looking to break inside to the wings and to the post. Hairston back, Dill Ding once more. Hairston again going up high for 3, off the back glass. For the rebound, Brian Free once more. Harper's on his own drive with a spin in the lane. Back to number 33, Seth McCoy going up for 3. 19-22. Just like that, the Mountain Lions are able to reclaim the lead. Can the Pacers tie things up once more? Hairston over long to Brock. Brock, Hairston, and number 5, King gets a hand on it, trying to intercept this one. This is one, the intended target being Dill Ding, Pacer basketball.
Substituting for Pacers, number 0, Xavier Barmore.
And the yes man, Xavier Barmore, coming back into the court this afternoon. Finding his way back into the basketball game, suffering an ankle injury early on this season. Brock to Barmore. Great passing ability between the Pacers. Dill Ding with
Great
another
shot.
three-point basket.
This is the game of threes tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. Things once again tied once more, 22-22. Free with possession. Number 10, Lewis, going up for two. 22-24. Both teams just trading threes.
Oh, yeah.
Just back and forth. Brock looking to drive the lane. Over long to Tagliaberry here at the key. He cuts inside. The number 2, Free got a hand on it. And both sides are going to play the pointing game, and it's going to be Mountain Lions basketball. Brian Harper, the free. Number 22, Archie. Once more, Archie with possession. Harper. Again, the Mountain Lions. Great ball movement thus far. Plenty of time here on the shot clock, 15 seconds. Free. Still on the outside here of the Mountain Lions. Decide whether to go up. But Archie goes up and set for three. Again for the rebound. Faison Brock once again starting his own drive for the Pacers, setting up the Pacer offense. Barmore slowing down the pace. And the official stopping the call, coming back down, number 10. Head coach for the Mountain Lions, Jeremy Courier, visibly upset at the call coming back down on the Mountain Lions. Looks like either side weren't sure what the call was on.
Yeah.
However, it's going to be Pacer basketball once more. Balmer looking for intended target. Since this one long to DeMontes Oliver. Great passing ability between Dill Ding Oliver. And Brock goes up for three. Faison Brock, the North Carolina native. Great placement, great position as always, but picked up here by the yes man, Xavier Barmer, looking to drive the lane. Dill Ding going up for the two-point lane, overshoots it, comes back down for the rebound. Number 2, Brian Free. Brock gets a hand on it, but King recovers. King first spin in the lane, looks to go for two. And for the rebound once more, Shaquan Jules over long to Dill Ding, looking to drive the lane once more. Coming up for two, it's a call, comes back down.
Fouls on number 2, Brian Free, his first and team's third.
The voltage literally just going from 0 to 100 as the Mountain Lions just stole that last one on that last drive.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, both sides just shutting down each other's offense. And it's hard to believe just how well figured out both sides have figured out for each other. It's very interesting.
For sure.
Thus far, just alone here in the first half, you can't imagine what the second half is going to be like.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3, Brian Lawrence. Number 33, Seth McCoy.
26-24 your current score. Dill Ding taking another trip to Cherry Stripe. Again, it's Dill Ding looking to go up. For the rebound again. The Mountain Lions over to number 33, Steph McCoy with a handoff to Harper. As McCoy goes up off the back iron. Battle for the rebound. Pacers looking to recover. Shaquan Jules gets a firm hand on it. The yes man Barmore again with possession, dribbling left. Again looking to drive the lane, but Shaquan Jules looks to go up high for two. 26-24 for the layup. And the Pacers are going to take another round trip here to the Cherry Stripe. Another great opportunity. And Jules takes this one, goes up, gets it in for one. And Allie, thus far, we've seen both sides here just firing on all 8 cylinders non-stop. What are your thoughts thus far here into the first half?
I mean, like you're saying, just offensively, both teams have been phenomenal. I do think that there are a couple missed opportunities, but that's really, I mean, you can't demand perfection, you know, but for just this, I mean, really half of the first half, I mean, both teams have just been scoring nonstop, and, you know, I mean, I think that they're doing a great job of just passing one more ball. Like we talk about the Pacers passing opportunity like all the time, but Young Harris is just firing back with the same kind of things, you know, a lot of ball movement and trying to find any open person to execute that opportunity. So I think this has been like great basketball so far. So, I mean, and like you said, if it's this much already in the first half of the game, I can't imagine what the second half's going to be like. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. Shaquan Jules is getting another layup, 31-24. Pacer Nation, don't go anywhere as we enter into another full media timeout. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Things starting off with Young Harris possession. Again, number 1, Brian Harper, once again setting out the Mount Lions offense. And as Mountain Lions having a tough time to maintain both hands on it, it's going to be once again Pacer basketball. Phase on Brock to the yes man, Xavier Barmore. Ding Barmore once again to Montez Oliver. Pacers are definitely using their ball movement strategy just to break through the Young Harris, and it worked for them. The yes man right there at the key and perfect placement, perfect possession. Seth McCoy looking to return the receipt, and he does so immediately with another three-point basket consecutively, 34-27. Like you said, Allie, a game of threes. Both sides here just taking tremendous risk, and it's working for them perfectly thus far. For the fall away, DeMontez Oliver once again.
I mean, they're so good at it that it's not even risk-taking. You know, we talk about that all the time, but this game, it's not even a risk. It's like you almost want to aim for threes for how well they've been doing. It's almost a risk to do anything less than a three.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, I mean, to them, you know, it's not even a risk. You know, it's almost like second nature.
Right.
For them, three-point baskets are just another layup for them. Xavier Barmore with the rebound, looking to dribble up the center with a kickback to Ding. Over long, phase on Brock, going up, off the iron, DeMontez Oliver trying to recover.
And substituting is number 44, Brandon Balaki.
Another round of substitutions. It's going to be Young Harris basketball once more. Number 44, Brandon Bellotti, taking a tough fall earlier, but finding his way back into the court. He looks to be doing okay. Number 3, almost by possession, Seth McCoy here at the King, looking to dunk under DeMontez Oliver. And he goes up 37-30. Bummer here at the Key, almost only here by the Mountain Lions. But Brock maintains his hand on it, sends this one in to Ding. Great placement, great athleticism. This one almost came on over.
Oh yeah, I really thought it was about to hit us.
Montez Oliver going up high for 3. And for the rebound, Seth McCoy recovers for the defensive rebound. Again, Brian Harper dribbling right up the center. Over short to number 3, Ryle Owens going up high for 3. Off the iron once more. And yes, man, again, dribbling up the center. Sends one over long for the alley-oop. Falls in for the basket. 39-30, your current score. Less than 6 minutes remaining. As Brian Harper once again tries to go for the 2-point layup. The call coming back down. The Pacers. The Pacer bench visibly upset.
Oh yeah.
Brian Harper standing at 5'9", the senior from Memphis, Tennessee, earning himself a pair of free throws. Missing the first attempt with one more remaining.
Substituting in at number 2 and number 5, Jonathan King, Brian 3. And coming out of court for the Pacers, Pat Tackerberry and Robert Hill.
Thus far, it's been back and forth here on both sides, but the Pacers have been able to maintain a healthy lead thus far. 39-31. However, as we mentioned before, Allie, both teams seem to have each other figured out pretty well here, and usually you don't really find that out until later on to the second half.
Right.
But let alone here early on here in the first half.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, just being around the basketball team a lot, you know, I know to the extent of how well they scout for these games, you know, like full printed out things and what each player's going to do, so that's why they apply that into practice. So I knew that they were going to have you know, a good scout report on Young Harris, but it sounds like Young Harris, I mean, you can tell, like Young Harris probably did the extent of the same scouting as we did.
Absolutely. And the last time the Pacers met with Young Harris, the decision was 104-91. The Mountain Lions definitely looking like they have some lessons learned from the previous game. And just like that, Jonathan King with another three-point bucket, 41-36, your current score, less than 5 minutes remaining. Barmore once again setting up the Pacer offense. Barmore to Tackerberry. Barmore. Again, a lot of great ball movement. Trying to shake up and trying to break through. Preventing the man-to-man strategy of Young Harris. And almost lost there by the Pacers. Barmore sent this one into the paint to Dill Ding like a rocket ship. And while Dill Ding was able to keep his hands on it, and on that drive, Ryan Harbour trying to go up for two. We're going to take another full media timeout. Don't go anywhere, Pacer Nation. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Tonight's game is brought to you by Aiken Fish House and Oyster Bar. If you ever find yourself here in the Aiken community with a craving of southern seafood, make sure you swing on by Aiken Fish House and Oyster Bar. Let them know that Pacer of Like sent you, and I'm sure they'd be happy to serve you with a side of their famous alligator tail.
Yum. I forgot I've had it before. It's really good. That wasn't sarcastic.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah. Thus far, I've heard some pretty resounding things here from those here in attendance as well about their alligator tail at Aiken Fish House and Oyster Bar. Who knows? Maybe the basketball team will probably head out there themselves.
Hopefully for a victory dinner.
Absolutely. And right there into the paint, Robert Hill looking like he was going to go for the dunk. Mountain Harris, Young Harris able to get a hand on it. Seth McCoy again going up for three. Seth McCoy already with 12 total points here in the first half. And the Pacers are going to take another 30-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Pacer basketball is on Brock. It's Xavier Barmore dribbling right. Covered all around. Brock, Oliver, Brock again. A lot of ball movement. The Pacers look to use their passing ability, trying to work their way down the court. Barmore here at the key going up for three. Not enough. As the Pacers look to recover, DeMontes Oliver for the rebound. Dill Ding going up high for three. Can he get it? Gets it in.
Hey, great job. That's a great pass there.
Absolutely, a great pass and a great recovery there from DeMontes Oliver on that previous drive from the Pacers. As Baltimore tried to go up for three, Oliver was in the perfect place just to recover and keep this one in, sending this one right over to Dilding, going up for three. So we wouldn't expect less. The High Point native Dilding, just known for his three-point ability. Once again, the Pacers looking to do the same exact thing, having another momentum and a great big play. Baltimore to Oliver. Dilding again looking to cut inside. Back to Baltimore once more, looking to drive the lane. Oliver here on the outside, fights his way into the wings. Brock. Baltimore, Dilding going up for three, rolls around the iron, comes back down. And Seth McCoy for the rebound, literally sent this one right into the hands of DeMontis Oliver. DeMontis Oliver then again used the opportunity to go up for two.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about irony.
And talk about intentionality, too. I mean.
That was not the intention of Seth McCoy, as I'm sure he is not happy with that one. I mean, just if we had highlight replays, we had instant replay, we wish we could replay that one.
We'll have to get Cody on that on the video.
As number three, Lyle almost takes the fall. He gets right back up. He's going to stay in the game. And Brian Free looking to go all the way up, going up for two. Barmore looking to block this one, unable to do so. 46-41, the Mountain Lions catching back up here. Barmore, the yes man at the key. Faison Brock right there into the paint, going up for two, overshoots it. Mountain Lions are going to recover. Brian Free to Brian Harper. Harper back to Free right there at the key, going up high for three. Rolls around the iron, comes back down for the rebound. Robert Hill, once again, Faison Brock and Barmore slowing down the pace here momentarily. Less than 90 seconds remaining here in the first half. Oliver, the Dilding. Brock looking to go up for two. Can he get it? For the rebound, Robert Hill gets a firm hand and the basket is good. Robert Hill, standing at 6'10", all the way from LaVerne, Georgia, goes up. The call coming back down on the Mountain Lions. Robert Hill's going to take another round trip here to the Cherry Stripe. And with a healthy lead, still 48-41, a minute and 8 seconds remaining. Thus far, this has just been a phenomenal game all around and pretty clean.
Yeah.
I'd say so myself.
For sure. I mean, just really strong basketball all around. I mean, both teams. I think both teams just knowing that late in the season, like this, and these are PBC games, and anybody can win. So you have to play your best at all times. And I know that for the Pacers too. I mean, they're still trying to be able to host. So I mean, every game here from here on out counts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just more importantly, both teams looking like they just want to come out here and play basketball more than anything.
For sure.
Seth McCoy over to number 12. Christian Collins trying to go for the alley-oop for two. Call coming back down on Xavier Barmore of the Pacers.
Substituting is number 5, Jonathan King.
As Christian Collins returns here to the free throw line, you can probably hear Pacer Nation, the live audience here trying to shake up Christian Collins.
And it worked that time.
Getting his first basket in, but missing the second one. The yes man and the Montez Oliver working together as a tag team as head coach here for the Mountain Lions, Jeremy Courier. Trying to make a few audible adjustments. Dilding right there into the paint for Shaquan Jules. Number 5, Jonathan King, getting a little bit too much contact there, right there into the paint.
Fouls on number 5, Jonathan King is second. It's the team 6 going to the line to shoot 2, Shaquan Jules.
Jules taking a fall on the hard floor, on the hard wood, but getting right back up. So he comes back here to the free throw line himself, 49-42. Once again, Pacers with a 7-point lead, now the 8-point lead.
Substituting is number 33, Seth McCoy.
And as Shaquan Jules once again comes here to the free throw line, Allie, I still can't get over that play that we saw earlier for the rebound. Seth McCoy literally just sending that one into Montez Oliver's hands
Yeah.
unintentionally.
I know DeMontez was thankful for that one. He was like, great pass, dude.
Brian Harvard taking some words from head coach Jeremy Hurrier. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Harper setting up the Mount Lions offense. Montez Oliver looking to size up the Mount Lions. Less than 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. And the Mount Lions looking to go up. And that's going to be halftime, Pacer Nation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes. If you can, make sure you stick with us here for our halftime show. And we'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Glad you find, ladies and gentlemen, at home. Another round of our quick stats. Number 33, Seth McCoy of the Mountain Lions, currently leading with 12 total points and with one rebound. Currently, the Mountain Lions shooting 15 of 32, shooting from the floor at 46.9% to the Pacers 51.4%. DeMontis Oliver with a total of 10 total points. Faison Brock and Dill Ding both tied for 9. And also with Robert Hill tied with 6 points and 6 rebounds. Coming back here into the second half, Pacers are looking to ride that wave of momentum they were able to find early on. Allie, what do you think the Mountain Lions need to do here just to tie things back up here once more as this point deficit just keeps widening and widening here?
Yeah, well, sorry. Let's admire that for a second, then I'll answer your question.
Absolutely.
Wow, what a way to start the second half.
Absolutely. Just coming right out of the gate, Robert Hill just slammed it right in front of the Mountain Lions.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I think the Mountain Lions, I think they played a great first half. I think just because the Pacers are winning doesn't mean that they aren't executing and that they aren't doing good things as well. I'd say based off the stats from first half, too, like there was 0 offensive rebounds. So, I think basically they were either making a shot or we were rebounding it. So I think that could pick up a little bit. That'll give them a couple more opportunities here and there to get like second chance points. But also just trying to limit our offensive opportunities as much as they can, like keep with the aggressive defense and just maintain that through the whole game.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Mountain Lions looking to change up a strategy here as they've been able to shoot three-point baskets, and it's working for them. If this ain't broke, don't fix it. Number 44. Number 44, Brandon Bellotti, visibly frustrated as the call comes back down. Pace of basketball once more. But yes, Allie, as you were saying before, if the Mountain Lions were able to utilize the opportunity just to get some more second chance points and also score some more points here in the paint. They've been very fundamental of scoring points, three-point baskets. Hopefully they can change up the strategy. Hopefully fluster the Pacers just a little bit, just to tie things back up, make it a little bit of a closer game. And Steph McCoy here with possession. Hand off to number 1, Brian Harper. Harper back to Bellotti, over long Christian Collins. Bellotti going up for 3, off the back glass. Collins recovers for the rebound. Harper going up, less than 5 seconds left on the shot clock, gets it in. 53-45. Oliver over short to Robert Hill. Robert Hill coming up for a big play in the last drive. However, stolen here by number 1, Brian Harper. As the Pacers were looking for the foul on that last drive, however, play is still in motion. Faison Brown looking to return the receipt going up.
Foul on number 1, Brian Harper, the team's first this half. At the line shooting 2, Faison Brown.
And as the Pacers take another round trip to the Cherry Stripe, Robert Hill was looking for that foul in the last play. However, he didn't get it, but Faison Brock got it in the next one, in the next drive.
Some would say that's karma.
Number 2, Brian Free. Number 10, Nate Lewis.
(54-45) your current score. One more attempt remaining. Brock looking to go up, gets it in for 1. 55-45. Mountain Lions looking to get some more points here on the board as the point gap continues to widen. Brian Harper, Christian Collins, Harper again here at the key. And number 10, Nate Lewis. Lewis over long to Ryle Owens. What a handoff to Harper right here at the key. And the officials calling traveling. Calling traveling on the Mountain Lions. It's going to be Pacer basketball once more.
Mountain Lions, Jonathan King.
Goes Rowland and Faison Brock both dribbling up the center inbound. Rowland to Brock, Barmore. And And the call coming back down on number 3, Ryle Owens.
The team second.
Once again, Pacer basketball. And with a handoff from Robert Hill to Gus Rowland. Once again, Pacer basketball. And Oliver over long to Gus Rowland. Rowland back to Barmore. Barmore directing traffic for the Pacers. Barmore with a spin on the wing. Looking to drive the lane on the screen. Can he get it, but loses it. Once again, Mountain Lions with a handoff. Nate Lewis going up for 2 off the back iron. Call coming back down on the Pacers.
The foul was on number 2 of the Pacers face on Brock, his first, the team's first. Visiting the charity stripe is Nate Lewis.
(55-45). The Pacers still with a 10-point lead. Nate Lewis taking another round trip here to the cherry stripe to the free throw line. Before we came back here from halftime, the Pacers were able to lead for almost 14 minutes in the first half, 13 minutes and 58 seconds, and the game was tied for a total of 4 minutes and 23 seconds in the first half. Things starting out very, very strong in the first half from usually not what we would usually expect. And we talked about how early on these teams were able to just figure each other out.
Oh yeah,
very well.
There were probably about 10 total three-pointers between both teams in the first 5 minutes. I'm like, wow, okay, cool.
We talked about how effortlessly both men on both sides have just been able to make three-point baskets look absolutely just like second nature to them. As Gus Rowland with possession, almost losing it. Less than 10 seconds left. Over long to Montez Oliver looking to drive the lane, going up, gets it in for 2.
A great defense by Young Harris on that play, though, really getting people flustered.
Absolutely, absolutely. Young Harris doing absolutely anything and everything in their power just to shut down the Pacer offense. As the defense for the Pacers comes out again here in this drive. For the battle of the rebound, number 5, Jonathan King. Nate Lewis going up for 2, rolls around the iron once more. But for the defensive rebound, comes back down to Faison Brock's hands. To Roland Oliver. Coming to a halt there at the wings. Roland slowing down the Pacer, momentarily directing traffic. As Roland looks to go for the moving screen to Oliver. Barmore here at the key going up off the back iron once more. Jonathan King for the rebound. Again, dribbling up the center, drives the lane, trying to go for 2. And as Nate Lewis takes the ball, he gives right back up. This one coming back down on to Montez Oliver.
Is second. It's the team's second. And before we continue play, a full media timeout on the floor.
And Pacer Nation, don't go anywhere. We're going to take another full media timeout here on the floor. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Tonight's game is brought to you by Hudson Etheridge Companies, providing all your quality home, business, auto, car, and business needs since 1876. And the Mountain Lions starting things off strong here in this drive, coming back from full media timeout. Number 3, Ryle Owens. Already checking things up here. They are looking to close the point gap here in the second half. Pacers running the weave strategy once more. Xavier Barmore back to Roland. Once again, Roland looking to cut inside. Almost lost there, but picked up here by the Lions, but again recovered. And the action coming right over here to our table.
I'm telling you, they just want us to play today. I'm ready.
And the call is going to come back down on number 11, Gus Roland. It's going to be another turnover in Mountain Lions' favor. And the Mountain Lions again here have another opportunity to come out and show out here in this drive. Number 12, Christian Collins, right there at the key, going up high for 3. He gets it, 57-53. The Lions finding a comfortable spot, a comfortable position here in the second half. They're only trailing here by 4. Trying to keep the score tight and close. Mountain Lions looking to tie things up back here once again as Shaquan Jules goes 0 for 2. 59-53. Christian Collins right there into the paint. Going up high for 3, Ryle Owens turns the receipt, 59-56. So number 11, once again, Roland. Jules looks at cut inside, slams it right over the Lions. As you wouldn't expect anything less.
If anything, I'm surprised that it just now happened in the second half.
Saquon Jules going up and just slamming, dribbling, and dunking right over the Lions. Robert Hill and Shaquan Jules both using their height to an advantage here this afternoon. So we wouldn't expect anything less. Jules making a big play for himself, dribbling and dunking right over the Lions, but still picked up here by the Mountain Lions. That one going right into head coach Mark Vanderslice, making the audible just to step right out the way.
We got some volleyball passing going on. I like to see that.
Absolutely. This one going right into the audience.
Yeah, he should have absorbed more on this platform. Kept it inside the court.
Again, the Pacers once again have another opportunity to show out here in this drive. Jules was looking for another opportunity to dunk once more on the Mountain Lions. However, the call coming back down on number 44, Brandon Bellotti. Once more, Pacer basketball. Kyle Tackerberry to Dill Ding. Dill Ding short over to Roland. Roland scaling back here to the outside wings. Over the long with no intended target. This one long and out, going right up a couple floors into the to the Pacer audience. This one got some height.
This is what we call interactive basketball today.
Absolutely.
Getting the whole crowd involved.
Absolutely. The crowd being players themselves coming into the court.
Making sure everyone's awake here.
And again, Jonathan King with possession. Ryle Owens looking to cut inside and almost lost there. Trying for a handoff for King. For the battle of the rebound, the call coming back down on the Pacers.
Fouls on the Pacers, number 2, Faison Brock, his second, the team's 4th.
Coach Vanderslice taking a second to pray over there.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely.
And at the charity striker, Jonathan King.
However, the Pacers still have the 5-point lead. The Mountain Lions have been able to find a comfortable position here in the second half. Just to find what they need to find that groove and find some of their weak points and correct them. 61-57 current score. Again, as the Lions go up. Brock and Roland both inbound dribbling. Roland dribbling up the center, short to Brock. Brock here in the wings. Kyle Tackleberry with a fake handoff, but an actual one to Dill Ding. Dill Ding trying to shake through with a spin in the lane. Goes up for the alley for two, overshoots it. And Allie, I thought that one was going to fall in for the teardrop.
I thought so too, but physics again being defied here in the Convocation Center.
That was a great, phenomenal play there by the North Carolina native, Dill
yeah.
Ding, all the way from High Point, North Carolina. He's earned himself a pair of free throws here as he went for a spin in the lane and driving on the moving screen, trying to go for the alley-oop, but not enough. And Ding goes up. That's off the iron, falls in for one. Again, Dill Ding takes his form, goes up, gets it in for one. And again, the Mountain Lions are going to have another opportunity to come out and show out here on this drive, and almost lost there. Number 3, Ryle Owens, sticking his hand out, first hand. And as Nate Lewis went up, Kyle Tackleberry, unfortunately, the entire Convocation Center visibly upset. Head coach Mark Vanderslice visibly upset as well.
I'm a little upset about that one too. We had a really good angle on that, and I think that one was clearly all ball.
Absolutely. Kyle Tackleberry and head coach Mark Vanderslice visibly confused and also upset as well. And as Mountain Lions go to the free throw line, they're not able to make it in. 63-58 remains. From Roland over short to Brock. Brock here on the wings. Over long to Shaquan Jules for the intended target with some aiming issues, but Roland's able to recover this one, coming right back into Nate Lewis's hands. Over long to Jonathan King. King looking to go up. Brock gets a hand on it. They're not going to call. Are they going to call it?
Substituting is number 22.
The entire bench for the Mountain Lions just standing up. It's going to remain Mountain Lions basketball, with them believing it should have been on the Pacers. Number 23, Dill Ding. However, it's going to remain Mountain Lions basketball once more. Brian Harper looking to drive the lane. Scaling back here to the outside, cuts inside once more. Nate Lewis going up for the fake. Cuts back. Brian Harper almost losing it. Once again, drives the lane over short to number 33, McCoy. Once again, a handoff to Harper. Going up for two. He gets it in. 63-60. Mountain Lions catching up here in the second half. Less than 12 minutes remaining. Rolling over short to Dill Ding. Ding to Shaquan Jules, and the basket is good.
What an athletic play.
That's his second and the team's fifth. And before Jules completes the three-point play, a full media timeout on the floor.
And Pacer Nation, as we just come off of a great athletic play there from Shaquan Jules, we're going to take another full media timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Before we come back here to the free throw line for the three-point play, tonight's game is brought to you by Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, Aiken's leading tire and auto center for over 50 years. If you ever find yourself out here in the Aiken community with any vehicular or maintenance needs, let them know that Pacer Athletic sent you, and I'm sure they'd be happy to set you up. Shaquan Jules for the three-point play gets it in, 66-60, your current score. Shaquan Jules coming off a big play himself before we went to a full media timeout. Dribbling and dunking once again. Seth McCoy almost stolen there by Roland. Jonathan King. Nate Lewis going up for two. Coming up against Nate Lewis coming up against Lamontes Oliver, as Oliver almost looked like he stole that one out of his hands. These Pacers coming out once more here in this drive, still with a 4-point lead. Lions catching up here. Rolling here on the outside wings, looking to cut inside, and the call coming back down on Brian Harper of the Mountain Lions. Pacer basketball, it's going to remain. Rolling, since this one right into the paint for Faison brought to go up for two. Can he get it? Rolls around the iron, comes back down. Nate Lewis. Once again, since this one over to Brian Free. Jonathan King looking to drive the lane, but since this one long to number 22, Chicory Archery. Brian Free, once again, with a handoff. Jonathan King looking to drive the lane. Back to the Mountain Lions, going up high for three. Off the rebound. Call coming back down on DeMontes Oliver.
I really don't know how that happened. I felt like he was about 2 feet away from the next person. I'm just trying to figure that one out.
Absolutely.
So is Coach Mark Vanderslice over here.
Absolutely. Visibly upset, as well as DeMontes Oliver. Confused on the calling. As you said, Allie, it looked like he definitely has some distance there between himself.
I mean, DeMontes was pretty confused about it, too. The first thing he did was like, how? Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Well, as we talked about before, and that one literally just rolling the face on Brock as he was sitting there on the floor, but since this one over the rolling, as we talked about before, Allie, the Pacers are always able to make up for their mistakes, even if they are unintentional.
Right.
And Shaquan Jules, and the play is still in motion. Nate Lewis taking a fall, gets right back up for the spin in the lane. Face on Brock goes up for two. For the fall away, mid-range goes up. And as Dill Dink tried to steal this one for the interception going up. Going up high again. Mountain Lions are going to have an attempt to go for three. Again for the rebound. Offensive rebound. Jonathan King. Call coming back down once more on number 11, I believe. Excuse me, number 12, Shaquan Jules.
Visiting the charity stripe will be number 5, Jonathan King.
Jonathan King sending a 6'5" all the way from Ellenwood, Georgia. Taking another round trip here to the charity stripe, to the free throw line, to the foul line. As the High Point, North Carolina native, Dill Ding's coming off. Number 0, the yes man, Xavier Barmore coming back on. King goes up, gets it in, 68-64. Once again, the Mountain Lions only trailing here by 4. The Pacers rolling, slowing down the pace. Plenty of time here on the shot clock. Rolling, dribbling up the center, but shifting left. Since this one short to Oliver. Again, a lot of ball movement. Great passing ability here for the Pacers. Faison Brock on the outside wings. Brock's going to go up high for three, and not enough. Coming back down for the offensive rebound. Oliver recovers, back to rolling again. Oliver taking some words from head coach Mark Vanderslice. And again, setting up the offense, hoping to get some points here as the Pacers won it here in this drive. Barmore with a handoff to Roland. Looking to go up high for three. Can he get it? Once again, not enough. Christian Collins for defensive rebound. Brian Harper looking to drive the lane. Oliver, Christian Collins goes up, gets it in, rolls around the iron, but for the rebound, Faison Brock dribbling, driving up the center. Sends this one short to Barmore. Going to spin in the post. Picked up again here by the Mountain Lions. Both sides shutting each other, drives down. Brian Harper looking to go up for two. And in the battle of the drives, the Mountain Lions were able to come up on top as Roland once again try to go up. This one's going to come back down. Number 2, Brian Free of the Mountain Lions.
Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Gus Roland.
Both teams here had 2 consecutive drives, and neither were able to score. So the Mountain Lions were able to come out on top for 2, 68-66. And as Roland comes back here to the cherry strike, 69-66.
Marion Harris, our number 10, Nate Lewis, number 33, Seth McCoy.
Once more, Roland takes his position here at the free throw line, goes up, gets it in for 1. 70-66.
Number 23, Deal Dang.
And as Roland's going to be coming off, number 23, Dill Dang's going to be coming back on. Seth McCoy sends this one in short to Brian Harper. Less than 9 minutes remaining. Harper dribbling right. Dribbling left. Seth McCoy with a handoff to Brian Free. Harper right here at the key. Great placement. Cuts inside. Back to Free again. Right there to Christian Collins. Almost loses it. They're trying to go up high for 2. And Shaquan Jules just steals this one right from Christian Collins. Oliver here at the wings. Barmore again slowing down the pace here momentarily. Barmore with a handoff to Bill Ding. Ding sends this one back in short to the yes man. Barmore again here. Looking to swing around. Back in the spinning lane for Brock. Looking to slam it. This one coming back down on Brock himself.
Brock, that's his third. It's the team's 8. We have a media timeout on the floor.
And we're going to take another full media timeout here on the floor. Pacer Nation, don't go anywhere. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Current score 70-66, less than 8 minutes remaining here in the second half. Mountain Lions basketball, Brian Free and Seth McCoy both inbound, setting up the Mountain Lions offense once more. Once again, trying to come out and show out here in this drive. Brian Harper looking to cut inside here at the key, coming up against Dill Dang. Again, Brian Free, 44. Bellotti to number 1. Harper again calling for some offensive assistance. Harper looking to cut inside, drives to the lane. Again, passing it back with the intended target. Brian Free looking to save this one, keep this one in. He can't do so. Some miscommunication between Harper and Free. However, they shake it off. They say, don't worry about it, buddy. That one was on me. The Pacers are going to have another opportunity here to come out here on this drive. Try to widen that point gap. Once again, the Mountain Lions are only trailing here by 4 as we continue to clock down here in the second half. Both sides here remain firing on all 8 cylinders. Shaquan Jules goes up for 2, and the basket is good. All sides continue to fire here on all 8 cylinders as they know it can still go in either one's favor.
Jules at the line for the 3-point play.
And once again, Shaquan Jules becoming more and more familiar here in this afternoon's game with the cherry stripe. I believe that's his 3rd or 4th time coming back here to the free throw line. Going up high, can he get it in? Gets it in for 1, 73-66. Seth McCoy and Brian Harper. Again, the Mountain Lions playing very aggressively here in this drive. Harper looking to cut inside, trails back to the outside wings. A soft handoff to McCoy. Harper again here. Over short, Mountain Lions looking to go up for two. Since it's one to the point, Bellotti looking to go.
Substituting for Young Harris, number 3, Ronald Owens, number 10, Nate Lewis.
As the Mountain Lions try to go for two there into the paint, it's going to be Mountain Lions basketball once more. Brian Harper looking for an intended target. Seth McCoy going up high for three. That's going to be his second one that he's missed today, this afternoon, just alone. 73-66. Once again, Mountain Lions basketball. Third possession here. Brian Harper. Taking some words from head coach Jeremy Courier. Setting up the offense here is Harper. Riley Owens going up for three. 73-69. The Mountain Lions not trailing that far from behind. Barmore and Brock inbound. So they're taking some words from head coach Mark Vanderslice. The Pacers running the weave once more. DeMontis Oliver trying to send this one into Jaquan Jules.
Fouls on number 10, Nate Lewis, his third, the team's ninth. A pair of free throws for Jaquan Jules.
And once again, Jaquan Jules taking that round trip once more to the cherry red stripe. As number 10, Nate Lewis, currently with 4 fouls. Be careful not to be fouled out here this afternoon, as we would hate to see that. Jules gets it in for one. One more attempt remaining. Goes up, gets it in for one as well. One more. Seth McCoy sends this one in to Brian Harper. Once again, both men here inbound. Harper directing traffic here for the Mountain Lions. Looks to drive the lane, but spinning the lane instead. Since it's one over short, but stolen by Jaquan Jules with the intended target being Dill Ding. Trying to save this one, going right into the cheerleaders. Full speed like a rocket ship. Jaquan Jules just putting a little bit too much fire on that one. Dill Ding was racing to catch up to that one.
Oh, yeah.
He just wasn't fast enough, unfortunately.
That's what we say, too strong.
Jaquan Jules is too strong for his own good. 75-69, so your current score. Nate Lewis with possession. Trying to send this one to the paint. However, the Pacers are able to pick it up, but the Mountain Lions are able to recover. Again, number 3, Riley Owens. Over long to Jonathan King. Seth McCoy hesitating to go up. Owens once more again. Brian Harper coming up here to the wings. Drives to the lane. Pushes space on Brock. Back on the hardwood. And they're going to claim it on Brian Harper.
Checking the lineup is number 12, Christian Collins. Then for the Pacers, number 11, Gus Rowland.
They're going to call it on Brian Harper. Space on Brock just literally was pushed right there into the hard floor.
Yeah, Coach seemed, head coach for Young Harris did not seem happy about that call, but I thought that was pretty apparent.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't have called that, but very apparent, as you said before, Allie. The Pacers once again are going to use this opportunity to widen the point gap. It looked like Jaquan Jules was going to go up for 2 himself.
Fouls on number 12, Christian Collins is first. It sends Jaquan Jules to the line for 2.
And once again, Jaquan Jules is just coming more and more familiar there with the free throw line.
Well, so far he's 100%, I think, on free throws, so let's hope I didn't just jinx that one. But.
We'll see. We've been proven wrong before. Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
It happens every now and then. But you know, we usually talk about, especially in the second half of games, you know, like the exhaustion, just like catching up to the players and stuff. When we talk about that line between aggressive and fouling, you know, like sloppy defense, like sloppy aggressive, leading to fouls, and I think Young Harris is right there on that line right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both sides here are creeping up and fouls. Both sides to be careful not to get fouled out here this afternoon. Number 10, Nate Lewis, leading with 4 for the Mountain Lions himself. He is currently off the court here at the moment. Gus Rowland slowing the pace down here momentarily. From Ding to Brock. Rowland again here, still on the outside. Brock over short. Rowland again, looking to cut inside on the moving screen. Going up high for 2.
The foul is on number 1, Brian Harper. That's his 4th.
Brian Harper once again coming off the court as well, getting some words from head coach Jeremy Courier, and assistant coaches Calvin Walker and Andre Smith and AJ Clark. There's Rowland. Comes back here to the free throw line, 77-69.
22, Ja'Cory Archie.
And Rowland again goes up, rolls around the iron, but for the rebound, Brock recovers. Can he manage it? He's not able to do so, so it's going to be Mountain Lions basketball anyway. But a great initiative from Faison Brock, showing some of that pure athleticism. And again, Brian Harper, once again, 4 fouls. Being careful here not to get fouled out here this afternoon. Number 5, Jonathan King, going up for the alley-oop for 2, with a 2-point layup, 77-71. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Mountain Lions defense looking to shut down the Pacer offense. Barmore, the yes man, directing traffic as Riley Owens gets a hand on it as the intended target was Shaquan Jules. Owens, but picked up here by Rowland. Rowland, Shaquan Jules dribbling and dunking right over the Lions. And that is the initiative. Those are the offensive opportunities once again. The Pacers almost, again, consecutively having another opportunity to score. Again, we're going to take another timeout here on the floor. That is the epitome of basketball. Just a lot of back and forth, great action here. Here in the second half, we talked about this alley early on. In the first half, we thought the action was just on fire.
Right.
But now we're seeing it in full motion
Oh, yeah.
here in the second half. Less than 4 minutes remaining, 79-71. Pacer Nation, we'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in the second half, 79-71. 2 consecutive phenomenal plays here by the Pacers. Shaquan Jules dribbling and dunking, just slamming it right in front of the Mountain Lions. And Gus Rowland picked up a steal from Young Harris. He was looking to drive himself on his own, but unfortunately the call coming back down. Once again, it's going to be Young Harris basketball. It's number 22, Ja'Cory Archie, going up 79-73. Young Harris still only trailing here by 6. And the entire Mountain Lions defense trying to shut down the Pacer offense once more. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Rowland knows he only has 7 seconds left here on the shot clock. But for the rebound, battle for the rebound. Number 5, Jonathan King over Londo Riley. Owens going up for 2, 79-75. Back over Lon, the Pacers are going to be looking to return the receipt. as Baltimore trying to send this one in, the Shaquan Jules right there into the paint. However, just some miscommunication there. The Mountain Lions were able to pick it up. Ryan Harper over to Riley Owens. Harper again. King scaling back, coming up against the 6'7". Shaquan Jules was picked up by Faison Brock, looking to drive all the way. Since this one ended, DeMontis Oliver going up for 2. Some of that offensive initiative and offensive opportunity to be talked about earlier, Allie, as they were able to seize off the back glass. Young Harris trying to do so. Number 5, Jonathan King taking a fall but getting right back up.
Jonathan King, that's his third. Going to the line for the Pacers to shoot 2 is Gus Rowland.
And again, just that voltage just amping up here as we continue to count down. All sides is pulling out all the stops. Even the Pacers, even though with the lead, they know the Mountain Lions could catch up here any moment.
I mean, it doesn't take long to score 6 points. I think they're well aware of that right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Rowland again here coming more and more familiar with that free throw line. He's going back, missing his first attempt.
Substituting in for Pacers, number 23, Neil Bang.
And once again, Rowland goes up, rolls around the iron, but falls in for 1. 82-75. Seth McCoy over long to Harper. Courier setting up the Mount Lions offense. Harper taking the initiative, goes up for 3. 82-78. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. As we're starting to see the Mountain Lions starting to use those 3-pointers once again. They were shooting them absolutely like they were absolutely effortlessly in the first half.
Right.
Now we're starting to see that come back again here with 2 minutes remaining. Oliver over short to Brock. Rowland again, they're stolen, almost stolen by the Mountain Lions. Shaquan Jules trying to go for 2. Call coming back down, number 22, Jacory Archie.
Fouls on number 22, Jacory Archer. That's his second. At the line shooting 2, Shaquan Jules.
And once again, Allie, Shaquan Jules, another round trip here to the Cherry Stripe. I think we said before, Allie, Jules is shooting at 100%, I believe, at the free throw line.
Now if he misses, it's your fault. Now that you've said it.
Oh, no.
Way to go, Ian.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
But, I mean, he is leading the whole team in points, and a lot of it is due to the fact that he keeps getting fouled and goes to the line. It has been shooting down, I guess, 99% of his free throws.
Well, I apologize, Pacer Nation, for jinxing it. We'll see if he's able to get it in for 1. Seems like, as we said before, Allie, every time we speak something, it is able to manifest itself. Unfortunately, this time it worked against the Pacers. Right. Ryan Harper with possession, looking to drive the lane, going up. And they're going to call it on the Mountain Lions, as they briefly believe that one's going to come back down, number 23, Dill Ding, but it's going to be Pacer basketball. Another turnover. Brock over long to Oliver, short to Rowland. And spinning here mid-court. With almost 90 seconds remaining. Don't be surprised, Pacer Nation, if you see a couple of 30-second timeouts coming here in the next few seconds. Rowland just now slowing down the pace, running down the clock. Looking to go for 2, and it works for him.
Right over 2 blockers on that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Almost the entire team just coming up against Rowland. Seth McCoy looking to go downtown from 3. Brock keeps it in. It looks like Harper looks to recover. And they're going to say it's going to be Pacer basketball. Archie visibly confused. Number 22 of the Mountain Lions. 85-78. Still here with the 7-point lead. Rowland's not familiar. Rowland is very familiar with this. He's going to run down the clock. Looking to go for the alley-oop for 2, but rolls around the iron, comes back down for the rebound.
Fouls on the Pacers, number 11, Gus Rowland. That's his 4th. It's the team's 9th.
Rowland, unfortunately, getting the foul. Well, on that previous drive, he's very familiar when it comes down to crunch time. Very fixated there on the shot clock and the time clock as well. Definitely trying to prevent any more offensive opportunities that the Mountain Lions could use. as Archie comes back to the line. Gets it in for one, 85-79. And one more attempt remaining. Allie, if Archie can make this, Mountain Lions will only be within 5. If they can shut down the Pacer offense on their next drive, they will definitely have the opportunity. And as I said before, don't be surprised if we're going to see a few more timeouts, as we will.
Yeah. I mean, even with 42 seconds left, yeah, we're down 5, or they're down 5, but it's still at this point anybody's game, and I want the Pacers to know that and just to have that focus going forward.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere, Pacer Nation. We'll be back here momentarily. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. Don't forget that the action returns here to the Convocation Center on exactly 1 week from today, February 22nd versus Clayton State at 3:30 p.m. Both the men and women will be playing against Clayton State. If you have the opportunity, make sure you come on out and support your basketball teams. Phase on Brock here with possession. The clock's going to continue counting on down. With Brock, the Dill Ding. Ding over long to Brock, to Roland. Roland knows he has time. He's going to run down the clock the best he can. Harper trying to tip this one out of his hands. Roland, fixated on the clock, spins right here on the baseline. Looking to go, looking to drive the lane, over short, but tipped on up by Archie. With a handoff to Brian Harper again. Over long to Seth McCoy. McCoy, over short, going up high. And 9.7 seconds.
And that block right there was so vital, because if they would have made that shot, they would only be 2 points behind with 9 seconds left, which is very practical. So that right there, might have been a game-winning shot, or a block right there.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's still going to remain Mountain Lions basketball. And again, head coach Jeremy Courier is going to call another 30-second, but a full timeout here on the floor. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. 9.7 seconds remaining here in the second half, 85-80. We're going to take another 30-second timeout just like that. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. 9.7 seconds remaining. 2 consecutive timeouts, a 60-second and a 30-second. As things come back down. Mountain Lions basketball, but Dill Ding for the block. Seth McCoy again, and Dill Ding got 2 consecutive blocks on that one. 6 seconds flat remaining. But this one's going to come back down on Dill Ding.
But again, at least that first block, I mean, just like Shaq's block that he had, 2 seconds ago in the game, another vital block.
Exactly. Ding went out for one, came back in for another one.
Unfortunately got the foul, but I'll take, I'll take now 1 point instead of 3.
Exactly. I mean, I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about an initiative from the High Point native. He went in and then just came right back out for another one.
So intentional.
That's true. That's true intensity there from the North Carolina native. Wow, absolutely phenomenal. 85 to 81, 6 seconds flat. Seth McCoy, as it comes down to this, he's going to go up, and they are only within just 1 3-point basket from tying things up. And it looks like we're going to take another 60-second timeout. Allie, we'll be back here very shortly. And welcome back, Pacer Nation. As we are waiting for the action to come back here to the hardwood, we want to thank you so much for tuning into this afternoon's game, and for those here in our audience, thank you so much for coming out here this afternoon to just support the sport of basketball. Just a truly phenomenal game from start to finish. You can't take anything away here from either side.
I mean, there's high intensity the entire time, really no lulls. Just great effort by both teams.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the clock's going to continue to clock down. Brockwood possession. Covered all around. 3.8 seconds remaining. Call recently coming back down on the Mountain Lions. Stays on Brock, taking another round trip here to the free throw line. Brock missing his first attempt. 1 more remaining. Going up again for 1 more, gets it in. 86 to 82. And the clocks are going to continue to clock down. And going up high and off the back glass again. Archie looking to go up. And that's going to be your final score, 86 to 82. Pacer Nation, this has just been a phenomenal sport of basketball here this afternoon. Allie, what are your final thoughts on tonight's game?
I mean, just like we have been saying this whole time, intense the entire game for both teams. The level just stayed high and consistent. I think that the Pacers, though, they did better in each category, or in almost all of them. They were even a little bit better, made a difference. I mean, with a 4-point deficit, they just did a little bit better today.
Absolutely, absolutely. Once again, congratulations to the Pacers for a phenomenal win. Pacer Nation, before we sign off, we want to thank you once again for tuning in to this afternoon's game. Make sure you swing on out, come on out to next Saturday as the men go up against Clayton State. And we'll see you next week.